Alright guys, here's another update after my major move of the fish tanks and the filter tanks over to where I planned on doing them on the prior video. And here's a quick overview on how it looks now, and then some of the issues that I'm kind of having, and I'd like to see if I can get some help or tips on probably improving with your help. So once again, everything starts in the sump. I had the Flowtech 1600 sump pump in here. This is a 1,744 gallon per hour O2 elemental air pump in there. I have a little bin covering it for the rain. I have my electrical cords here. And so from the sump, you have a little diversion valve here to take over the excess water back into the sump for some aeration, and then I have 5 air stones inside here in the sump. So the water comes up through this pipe and across the yard. So there, right up here, and there. Those are the 2 fish tanks. Okay, so this pipe right here comes from the sump, and it tees off and splits into the 2 tanks, 250 gallon totes each one, and there's a valve for each one to regulate flow or to isolate or whatnot. This pipe here is just capped off. I just gotta cap it and make it look a little nicer. Here goes the fishies. So right now the inlet comes through here. I have it just, it's all 2-inch pipe from the sump, and then here I have it down to 1 inch, and I just have it kind of pointed one direction to give it a little flow. And then I have a slow here that goes to the very bottom of the tank. At the bottom of this pipe is a cap that has a bunch of holes drilled into it, and then that slows out of here. And then same thing for the other tank. There's a slow there, and then which I have to finish it. I've got to put the pipe all the way down to the floor. Right now it just kind of ends right there. And same thing over here, 2-inch inlet, converted to 1 inch, pointed to one direction. I'm hoping possibly put in a Venturi there and then a Venturi on this one as well. All right, so that one slows over to that side, and it comes down that pipe right there with the valve and into the ground. And same thing on the other side. It comes out through here, through this valve, and into the ground. They both join somewhere around here and up this pipe down the bottom of this tank. Then it goes through some bird netting material. Have a couple of outlet pipes there for clean out. Goes through the bird netting material, and out that pipe there. Then it elbows into this tank all the way down to the bottom of the tank, and then water has to flow through the cloth here, and then the outlet is right here. I put this elbow like this pointed down to see if I can decrease the amount of air that goes into the pipe, decrease the turbulence in the pipe to help increase the flow through it. I just put that on there a few minutes ago prior to the video, and hopefully this will help increase the flow out of the entire system. So from there it comes down and across, and then there's a T right here for the grow bed. So one section goes up into the media grow bed, and then I have the other section just stopping right there and capped in the ground in preparation of the deep water culture up along that side. Same size. This is going to be 32 feet by 4 feet. Currently this one's filled with 6 to 7 yards of medium rock and small rock pebbles, 50-50%. Currently there is no valve here, but I have it. I just gotta splice it in there so that I can isolate this, when I gotta do maintenance to this grow bed. And then it elbows over like this into a T, and then I have this. This is all 2-inch again, and this will tee off into or get reduced to 1-inch pipe, and for perimeter distribution of the water, nutrients, poop, etc. that gets through the filter tanks. I have 1/4-inch holes drilled about every 6 inches along this pipe on both sides, and currently the water flows about here, about halfway, and the water pressure is so low it doesn't really make it that far anymore. So 1/4-inch seems to be working just fine, if maybe to not clog up the thing, but it's definitely able to flow more water because the water is not even going to the end. We'll head on over to the drain side, and the drain is actually underneath this metal piece there. And once again, draining, it's actually got a little vortex going. That's a 3-inch drain there. And then here's my standpipe. And this will drain 3 inches all the way to the sump. So it drains from here up to there, where the sump is at. So currently the flow rate through the entire system is about 350 gallons per hour. And I calculated that by putting that bucket right there for 1 minute, and that gives me about 350 gallons per hour. Well, the goal is to be able to circulate 500 gallons total through the entire system. That'll circulate the bed at least 1.5 times per hour. I'm estimating about 300 gallons of water through this grow bed, and these two guys are 500 gallons. So right now the most I can do is like 350, and I'll show you here now. So as you can see, the fish tank level is about an inch to 2 inches from the top. So if I increase the flow anymore, this level begins to rise some more. And this is where my problem is. I cannot increase the pump flow any further at this time because these fish tanks do not flow fast enough out. So the fish tank and the filters are at the exact same height. The filter tank outlet is 12 inches higher than the 12 to 13 inches higher than the grow bed inlet, and then the grow bed's about 12 inches. It's 12 inches deep. Then the drain at the grow bed is approximately 14 inches from the outlet there at the sump. So if you have any ideas on how to help me increase the flow through the system without overflowing the fish tanks, I would really appreciate it. So again, everything is 2 inches. Everything from the sump to the fish tanks inlet to the outlet slows on the fish tanks. The two fish tank 2 inches are flowing together through here, up to here, 2 inches, all 2 inches. The pipe that connects these two tanks together is 2 inches, and the pipe that exits that filter tank is 2 inches. And so far, I just can't get the water out of the fish tanks fast enough. My sump is definitely capable of pumping more, and I'm going to need to pump more as soon as that deep water culture bed comes in. And here's an idea of where the valve is for the overflow of the pump. It's not even a 1/4 inch turn.